You know, I take back what I said about the forest. While it is very, very strange and very weird, it also is very beautiful. Thank you, Stoic. Hey everybody, Dragon King Mark here, and welcome back to the Banner Saga Part 10. This time. Now, quick recap. We went through the old wood, encountered a few more people, found this weird, strange place, and took out some Horseborn. Now, as you can clearly see by the renown up here, I actually completed Sven's training session. I did it off screen because I didn't want to bore you with me trying to figure out what the hell to do. That would have been an episode in and of itself. So now, I have 44 renown that I need to upgrade. I thought about it, and maybe I'll upgrade Odd Life, maybe? Sorry about that. Or Chickpea. Or, you know what? Ivor again. This dude needs it. Yeah, might as well go up again. Yeah. Puncture, avoid armor attack. That does seem useful. Dodge, lucky shot. Hunker down. Tighten straps. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, I can't go any further. But I did pretty good. Damn. Can't update you. Sorry, Odd. I don't really use Grizz or Mogre that much, and I don't use Hogan. I wish I could upgrade Ego, but this dude is almost ready. If I can get it to rank 10, he gets the controller. But yeah, why am I putting so much points into Ivor? Remember how I mentioned about Bellower? Well, those dreams Bolverk's been having, you're gonna realize why that is. Oh, wait, no. Before you settle down to rest, Ivan beckons to you. Have you memorized the basic threads of mending yet? I think so. It's hard to find time to practice, though. It feels like someone is always needs something. Mender nods but watches you silently. Are you gonna show me more? Part of weaving is knowing what patterns you're looking to create before you ever begin. Right. So I want to mend a wound like you did with Ivor's arm. The mender smiles. I want to use your bow to fire an arrow through a line of enemies. Yeah, but that took me years to... Oh, I get it. We'll start small. I'll show you a pattern so tiny it will feel like you're doing nothing, but it's the foundation of many great woven spells. Ivan's instructions are easy to follow but tough to repeat accurately more than twice in a row. You're getting it. You just need to relax and... A violent rumble on the ground silences him. His face grows concerned. Judo! He bolts through the shaking woods faster than you imagine he could move. Cutscene! Oh my god!
Amy, run.
No! Well, that just happened. Avend. That's his... What the... I've been here before, but not like this. What? Sekitresta. An ancient language. I know the language. How does he remain alive alongside me? I'm no longer sure I can die. Troublesome. The serpent... Wait, so she's immortal now? You've been hunting me. Such arrogance. I consume what parts of this world I can, but your use of a power that is rightfully mine is no longer tolerable. A memory enters your mind. You've spoken with the serpent once before. So you swallow me? You repelled my attacks, but managed to die in your own ways. You maintain a grip on my power. Absorbing you as a meal makes sense. Everything shakes violently. Have I become so pathetic I cannot even consume you? Why must you consume me? I know of no other way. Everything I seek is just behind your thin shell of flesh. Yet something keeps me from it. And if I kept you from it long enough, would you starve? Bringing gods back to life would be easier. You must have a weakness. And so must you. The others with me will find a way to stop you. Space shudders again. The others? Could they be your end as well? But you can control them all. You blink, and the serpent catches your hesitation. Wait, was that Bolverk? So, there is one you cannot control. He would be my salvation, but... Another shudder. I feel it too. We are both dying. No satisfaction, mutual destruction. Impatience has undone me. Frustrating to learn a solution too late. Space shakes horribly one last time. Anek disim chokul. The serpent hisses just before a flashing light. Silver the fingers between both. The two of you shriek simultaneously, and your vision dims. Okay, that just happened. What happened? Hush, Juno. You're safe now. I'll keep you safe. Evan, what did you... Save your questions. We should get away from here now. What the hell? Did she just blast her way out of... Ugh. Ah, crap. Did she blast her way out of that thing? Nope. It's not dead. Wow. Several humans and a few Varl wander out of the old wood to rejoin. Almost all look dazed, moving by rote rather than purpose. Not much different than you and the scant few left at the caravan. Ivor pulls you aside. Sweet, we got him back. This is the weakest I've ever felt, Alette. We've lost so many. I feel the same way. I couldn't do a damn thing to help. I've never seen the Varl like this. We all scattered like roaches. I don't know if all of the ones missing are dead or just lost. I couldn't tell if we were chasing that serpent or trying to get away from it. And the way Evan threw lightning at it. I've never seen anything like that, and I've lived a long damn time. He must have wounded that thing 100 times before it stopped, then blasted open its side to save her. He was pretty brave. It was a pretty brave thing to do. Brave? Stupid? I'm not sure everyone here has a different opinion. Well, I'm sure everyone here has a different opinion. None of them really matter because it happened. We move on like we always do. You both look at Juno and Evan. With the little I've learned about spell weaving, I don't think he's an ordinary mender. And a Valka being swallowed by a serpent and cut out with lightning? It sounds like one of Aleo's tales. How did she live through that? I don't know how any of us... He looks around. I guess not many of us did live through it. The silence that follows becomes an unavoidable presence. So Ivan basically bolted the serpent and seared it open. Damn. Fiskovic! When Juno stands from the car carrying her, clansmen recall old prayers or put their children behind them. She takes in their frightened stares with grace, but beckons to Ivan to join her away from the caravan. The two menders are given privacy, but out of fear more than respect. Ivan shakes his horned head. I'm not sure where all of this is leading, but these clansmen, what's left of them, aren't doing good. I'll speak to the bigger families and try to calm them. While you're doing that, Ivor says, I'll see what we can find out from the menders. You find a few family leaders and do your best to assure them that things will calm down. Waterfalls, smashed towns, horseborn, and giant snakes, one father says. You got no clue what's coming. Others shout their agreements, but he calls them to be quiet. Neither do any of us, and that's the truth. So we stick to your banner. The others lose the fight in their eyes and nod. Told you. We got a little bit of renown back. We're close to Fiskovic, though. That serpent made us lose a ton of enemies.
There are signs of recent fighting all around Fiskovic. But it might provide a meeting ground for all who scattered when the serpent struck.
Ah, the lowest morale. I knew I was gonna hit that sooner or later. Days have passed since Ivan pulled Juno from the serpent. Though the menders are mostly back to their normal selves, the clansmen continue to keep their distance. I'm worried about all the people we're missing, scattering like that in the old wood. I feel guilty. You can't prepare for a giant snake busting up our camp. But those people depend on me. I gave them my oath we would be to Oberon. Then keep going. For the moment you left Skogar, you knew everyone wouldn't make it, but the rest of you can. Besides, what else can you do? You'll stay alive, and as long as you do, these people are going to follow you. You keep saying you instead of we. Are you trying to tell me something? The giant Varl sighs. Juno and Ivan. They want me to join them. What? Join them where? They haven't filled me in on most of the plans, but they said I'm needed and that they're leaving the caravan. All three of you? All three of us. Why would you do this to me? Why now? Look at what's left of this caravan. I've seen who's left. A bunch of humans and Varl who depend on you and Hakon, not me. But I would have never made this far without you. Then I've done my job. This isn't easy, but you don't make it harder than it has to be. Before you can respond, Juno and Ivan arrive. Her hollow appearance catches you off guard. Have Ivor told you of our plans? What he could. What's this all about? We are no longer good for the caravan. Our presence not only scares the clansmen, but puts them in real danger. Beyond that, the serpent's attack has clarified our need to move quickly, something we cannot do with all of you. But this caravan needs the three of you. I need you to help these people get to Oberon. That's not entirely true. We've been working on something Juno learned about at Gyrdradar's Godstone. That's right. Lend me your map. Confused, you hand your map to the Valka. She and Ivan hold at the corners while tracing patterns with the spear and staff. The map glows faintly, and loose threads from her cloak and his tunic snake through the aged material. The image pulses. It looks alive. Oh, this is gonna be good. Whoa. Whoa! I think we know what the darkness is. Yeah. Wormtail Mountains, yeah, the Wormscale Mountains. That's where Bolverk and the others were. Shite. That thing's spreading. But we're near Oberon. That's good. And... what the... What the hell? The gods may be dead, but a few of their secrets remain. No kidding. I've spoken about a darkness enshrouding the land, and now you bear witness to it on your map. The sky will soon reflect the truth shown here. Even the chasms opening across the land are displayed, but your path to Oberon is clear. Speed with your ally now. With so few, you should be able to outpace whatever comes your way. You consider what to say. But I still don't understand why you need Ivor. A one-armed Varl brings good luck. You shake your head but refuse to look at the Varl. Ivor's strength and resolve will be necessary for us in the days ahead. It's the same resolve you use daily, and you will have Hakon and the remaining Varl with you for strength. But Ivor's my friend. Ivor exhales loudly, like he's releasing a breath he's held in for ages. In all my years, you or your father are the only two I could call friends. I doubt that would change even if I live another century or two, and it sure won't change with distance, understand? No words come to mind, so you simply nod. You and the rest of the caravan are needed in Oberon. What will assault you there will require every bit of your wit and strength to survive. And even then, you will perish if we do not succeed. How will I know if you succeed? You'll know because you'll still be alive. You must get to the capital. You must stay alive. No matter what occurs, hold out as long as you can. Hold out until the darkness breaks. Silence follows her words. You keep saying a darkness, but what is it? Juno stares at you. Your concern about the darkness starts to fade until Ivan touches her shoulder. Hang on for a sec. Sorry, I had to turn on the AC. About the noise. The darkness is a mistake. A part of this world never meant for you or us or anyone alive today. Then why is it here? Because Ivan, that's enough. The Valka looks at you, and for a moment, her hard-eyed expression cracks. We're trying to do what we have to do. We're trying to do what we have to. You notice her spirit moving ever so slightly before your mind goes to other things. What can I expect in Oberon? I wish I could promise you nothing but safety, but Oberon will be the refuge for so many. Clans will vie for power the way they always do, even in the face of destruction. Remember, you are a Sunderslayer. Your reputation will help you a great deal. That doesn't really put me at ease. Just use what you've learned on this journey to keep the others alive. Well, we gotta prepare to go. I should get that clan ready to head up the coast and west to Oberon. If you were everyone else, I'd stick around to help. But there's no one alive better suited to take care of these folks. Look at the giant Barl who has been with you through so much. Till we see each other again, then? In some form or another, I imagine. The two of you smile. Before I go, I think it's time you became Alette again. Your hood might still serve you in a fight, but otherwise, pull it down. These people deserve to look their leader in the eye. Thank you, Ivor. You're probably right. Alette, I'm so proud of you. There are hidden patterns on your bow which will only become clear with practice. Take care. You as well, Ivan. Ivor and Ivan find a small fishing skiff. The once clear water of the Fiska Bay is turning green and foul as the Varl hauls the vessel toward the receding tide. I'm sorry for the hardship that has become your life. Though it probably means little to hear it from me, you've done great work in making it this far. Continue to push hard for the capital. With luck, my small force will face and defeat the darkness before it reaches you. I hope our efforts will not be in vain. And then I hope luck is with you as well. Take care of Ivor. The Valka gives you a small smile before following the other two. You turn to the caravan. Everyone on your feet. We're pushing to Oberon. Uh, yeah, the water is turning green. That must be the serpent blood. And there's the boat. Chapter 13. The fetters will... Okay, seriously, I have got to see what the heck that title is. So as Alette and the crew go to Oberon... Yep, Bolverk and the others are at the tail end of the darkness. A ways from the woodcutter camp, where you found rest for the ravens, Foco joins you as you stare into the woods. Don't tell me you're fine when you're not. You're still having those damn dreams. You growl, feeling less like talking than ever, and knowing the shield maiden won't let it drop. I keep seeing Dredge in different ways. We're eating together. Then they're gone. Once, I was teaching them to fight and they respected me. It's not me, but it feels like me. Foco watches you, listening closely. In the dreams, I feel old, ancient, strong. But then the Dredge disappear and I feel... What? Sad. Like an emptiness. Loneliness? Well, I happen to know all about loneliness among company. When you don't laugh, she just shrugs it off. It's just strange that you're feeling kinship towards Dredge. Have you tried talking to that stone singer we picked up? That would be just get that Fane Valka involved. Zephyr will get involved regardless. The map's right. We'll hit Old Fort and be at the Valka Tower in Manahard soon. She'll have plenty to say there. And besides, who else knows anything about that darkness about to swallow us? Juno or whatever mentioned a darkness coming. She also said the Dredge would be running from that darkness too, but I don't see them. You hold up your hand, sensing something amiss. Foca and you both scan the trees. There! You point to an archer loosing her arrow and dodge it, roaring a battle cry. Well, we need to get into a fight sometime. I think that might be one of the caravan members that we had to ditch. Crap. Oh, really? Give us your food and your weapons. You're trying to rob us? You won't live to learn their mistake. Call the weak. Holy shit! Yeah, just sit back and murder. I am a one-man wrecking crew. Jesus Christ. If I ever decide to use Call the Weak, that thing's gonna be my bread and butter. This is sad. Like, this is seriously sad. I'm starting to see why Call the Weak is so powerful. Dead. Dead. Damn, berserks are literally strong. You know what? No, not Call the Weak. Let's just go with this. I'm starting to see why that ability is so powerful. One of the attackers is trying to hold together a wound across his stomach. He whimpers as you approach. Who sent you? You growl. We escaped. They left for Oberon. Left us in Golar. prisoners. No food. We were starving. You end his life quickly before returning to camp with Folka. Damn. Looks like the Warrens basically just said, screw it. Leave the prisoners to die. They're expendable. Sigbjorn, we need to talk. You find the Varl near an empty barrel, staring at the darkness. Sorry. He would be drunk if there was more mead for him. What is this we're doing, Bloodaxe? I mean, honestly, what's the plan rattling around in that head of yours? To get paid like always. Yeah? And then what? Look at the sky. This isn't some crone story about stars falling. This is the end of the line. Maybe so, but none of us knows what that means. Whatever comes next, I want us facing with plenty of coin to our name. Bah, I guess that's what this life amounts to. Centuries of fighting and hoarding money for the day you die. You're about to walk away when Sigbjorn speaks again, quieter. Have you ever enjoyed any of this? Maybe a long time ago, but this is all that I know. That's what I thought. Like we just do the same things every day because we don't know any better. We live so long that it's hard to remember when we stopped enjoying what we do. His words make you feel uncomfortable. Keep these ideas to yourself until we finish this job. Are we clear? Sigbjorn nods quietly and stares back at the darkness in the sky. It's like what Voss says. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over and over again, expecting things to change. But Dragonstone, +3 will, obsidian powder, Ring of the Wolf, I think I got that. Rooker's Last Bet. This small stone carved was the final piece of a well-liked mender. That could actually be useful for Oli. And I have enough renown. Comb of the Loom Mom. You know what? Yeah, let's get that. We got 2 extra days of renown. Now let's go to the hero section and give that to Oli. I think he might have enough renown to wield it. Yeah, he has enough renown. Pipe Plant will go to... I want to say Grondor, but he's only level 7. Yeah, let's move you in here. Move you in here. Definitely keep you in here, Spar, because honestly, you're basically my hero. Goodmunder? Well, we kind of already have Ole as our main defensive guy. Let's put in Krumer, because I like him. Yeah, that'll work. Now let's talk to Zephyr. Where the hell is the dredge anyway? Knowing her... No, Zephyr's only alone. Valka Zephyr speaking quietly to Folka when you approach. Not forbidden. Only rare for Valka to have children. So, Nichols was... like a son. He was not my child by birth. What did you do to him back in that cave? I did the only thing I could do. The thing we never want to do. The Valka's eyes fill with tears. I forced a skip in the pattern, which won't mean much to you. Suffice to say that menders usually repair skips or mistakes in the woven fabric of our world. They cover powerful exposed threads until all is right and the pattern is whole. I did just the opposite. You stare at her blankly. I just love his expression right there. It's like, what the hell? By skipping Nichols, I exposed a thread and used that power to end Alice's attack. And that cost Nichols his life. Yes, but it is a sacrifice every mender is prepared to make. Should be necessary. How do I know you won't try to skip me when we get to Manahar? Because I can't. It is a conscious choice a mender is taught how to make. Silence spans for a few moments. A brave kid, then? The Ravens will remember him in a battle chant. I'm sure he'd have liked that. Was there anything else you want to discuss? Any idea why Gwalhar would abandon its prisoners? I've been out of contact with the council since I departed for Bindle, but it can't be good. If the prisoners were telling the truth about everyone fleeing to Oberon, King Minoff will have had a serious problem to handle. I wonder if that girl Alette knows what she's headed for. You're not a concern. Was there anything else you want to discuss? Enough talking. Let's get moving. Agreed. We need to get this cart to Manahar soon, and we're not far now. I got the bad feeling we're gonna find that place just ruined. But yeah. That's us for a day, and we leave. These woodcutters were no slouches in a fight with these prisoners, Spar says, coughing. I've been seeing weaker men in Warden, and I think this group realizes their idea of staying here is a pretty bad one. You want me to recruit them? More fighters are... I bet we'll need all the fighters we can get. I've got the suspicion you actually like humans more than any other Varl alive, Spar says, chuckling until he starts coughing and wheezing for air. Well, we got a decent sizable force now. You could train more clansmen, but I like having the ability to forage for food. Should we actually have a shit ton of clansmen? We can probably train a lot more. So that darkness. Several nearby ravens report a large hole in the ground nearby. There's some strange marks all around it, one says. Some look fresh, others look like they've been there for as long as the mountains. Spar looks up. This hole has smooth sides? About as deep as a barrel, he asks. And then Nar and Sparrow grunts. What's in the hole? We couldn't tell, a scout says. No trees around, just a deep hole in the ground about 4 yaks length across. Mars were like chicken skin just looking at it. Let's have a look, you craven. No sooner has the word left your mouth than you see Foka looking at you. Were you trying to be funny? Craven and Raven. You ignore her and head for the hole. It says the scribe, big, deep, surrounded by scrawlings in the surrounding rock, and disturbing. Toss the scout in to see what he finds. Oh my god! The man yelps as he falls into the hole with a pleasing thud. He spits out dirt, swears loudly, and starts looking around. There's not a faint thing down here! He shouts. Just mud, rock, and... He stops and bends down. Everyone leans in, straining to see what he's pulling out of the ground. And more faint mud! He shouts, throwing 2 handfuls at others. Caught off guard, a couple of the other men fall into the pit. The ravens start laughing and calling for a fight, and for a moment, the world feels familiar again. Unbroken. A mud fight. That's just funny. Thank God for the clansmen. We got enough supplies to at least last us a couple of days. Thank God, too. I was losing my freaking mind. A large group of the clansmen from Bindle have stopped, gasps, and whispers among them. What's the problem now? You ask, breaking their circle and find a couple protectively holding a bundled baby. It's a curse! An omen! An old man says. The child's been replaced, changed! Never seen anything like it. You wouldn't know a thing about this, Varl, but they do. Points to the couple and the others nod. A few women holding their children tighter. Maybe the darkness did it. Maybe they have dark secrets. It's a sad hard thing to accept, but either the babe dies or we all suffer fiercely. Show me the kid. Father hesitates before pulling the swallowing open. Your experience with human children is minimal, but this just looks like any other baby. Look at the head! Someone shouts. Lean down and see feathers? Over the years, small tufts of pale down feathers, the kind you remember seeing on the neck and under the wings of Earnix. If it's an omen, it's a good one. No one harms the kid. The mother starts weeping and thanking you. Little Hroker. Little Hroker, you mumble, and the father smiles. That's what I call him, he says. Maybe the gods aren't. You walk out before you can finish. I hope that baby brings good luck, because if not, I'm gonna be pissed. Okay, I think I see a cliff. Oh. Okay. Okay. Sorry about that. Yeah, that definitely looks like a tower.
I always respected Big Lighter the Builder, but if he made those caves we went through, well, I'd have killed him myself.
Oh, that's him. That looks more like a giant pile of rocks in the shape. Oh my god, that is a giant pile of rocks in the shape of the guy. I'm confused. How is it even possible? You knife-watcher step around these cairns, Spar says, hacking. Many a foolish pilgrim have given their life at the base of this frozen cliff. I don't try working one of the stones free either, or you'll bring the whole damn thing around us. He glares at Oli, who pulls his hands away from a stone quickly. The pieces of Baglagir's godstone, put together without motor or daub, represent the mastery of the god's own skill. In life, he traveled the land, laying the world's cavernous foundations and raising mountains. He was ever regarded by the other gods with a wary respect, but one who knows how to put things together will always know how to take them apart. Yeah, that's the thing about builders. They know how to make things, they know how to break things. The sound of snickering draws your attention, and you see some kids grabbing stones from the other cairns to build a new one of their own. Okay, I want to at least shout them to knock it off, but I want to also grab a stone. Or, you know, knock it over, but shout for them to knock it off. Go on! You yell. The kids flee instantly, slipping on the ice, but making it back to the others safely. Spar chuckles. How do you think all these other piles were made? He replaces a stone on another cairn as you start to walk off. An uneasy feeling washes over you as you scan the ravens, clansmen, and Bellower's cart for any threat. Blood axe, he says in a tone stripped of all humor. My eyes are too old to trust what I'm seeing down there. You follow his gaze and growl. On the distant fields below is a massive dredge, too numerous to count. Waves of them are pouring over hills, but they don't move like an attacking force. There's a banner among them! Focus is near you, but I can't make out the crest. You move her off our common and roar a command. Move! Gear. +5 renown. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna reload that save again because I want to try. I know I'm supposed to only save scum once an episode. I want to try this again because I want to see if I can get the Godstone's artifact. Because what Spar just said, all the cairns are basically made by people building them. Let me see if I can build one.
I always respected Big Lighter the Builder.
Big liar.
But if he made those caves we went through, well, I'd have killed him myself.
I gotta remind myself to shave this beard, brush my teeth, and take a shower. I blame my deodorant. Big liar. Let's grab a stone and toss it to him. The stone you pick is bigger than anything they're using, but they're amazed that you contributed. The kids find a way to support its weight on top of all theirs, laughing and chasing each other away when it's all finished. Morale improved. Huh. This is the same thing. No Godstone thing? That sucks. I'll figure it out when I do this later. I was hoping to at the very least get something, but... Oh yeah, I think I see the dredge. Yeah, I think I see him. The dredge are pouring over those hills like ants. She's not kidding. Holy shit. The fighters at the front of the company begin hacking away at dense underbrush. We'll be here all day if the rest of you don't grab your axes and start chopping. One of them growls with a wincing and a pain in his hand. As he says, everyone grab an axe. You berate and threaten anyone not chopping through the dense foliage. The fibrous vines and sticky leaves soon fill the air. Everyone is covered in plant matter. Everyone but Oli, who is standing at a distance, throwing axes at vines ineffectively. Ah! Focused cry of agony is uncommon enough to draw your attention. Others start cringing too, and yelping, "Knock it! Ah!" Before you can finish shouting, a burning, stinging pain tears through your arms and eyes and nose. I think the plant is poison, Oli says before taking another drink. He feels around his pouch and holds out some brown wet leaves. Here, these are counts. They're counters. These make the poison go away. The pain ripples through you again, making you want to vomit. Now Scar grab the leaves and eat them. You shove the leaves into your mouth, swallowing quickly. How long's it gonna take to work? You ask. I don't know. Because you were just to rub them on your skin. He hands out leaves to everyone. A little does a lot, you hear him say. Soon the pain passes, but the entire caravan needs rest. Ah! Village. The company comes upon a small village. People still hard at work with only an occasional glance skyward to the approaching darkness. Folka sees a man chopping wood as she learned to do a lifetime ago. These people know what's coming. They'll figure it out soon enough, you say, and turn to the rest of the caravan. We get what we need from this place and rest if necessary. The next few days will be the hardest and last some of you will ever see. Folka gives you a look and you snort. I think this will be a good place to cut off for here because honestly I got a bad feeling this is not going to be pretty. As you instruct the man to check the cart wheels and your yak straps, you hear someone say, hello again. You turn quickly and see the man Deitch, quiet as always, but wisely out of your immediate axe range. What do you want? You ask. Well, just that I was scouting around this place, you know, Deitch says, and I went up on a hill to watch the dredge. The, banner we saw? It's from Einertoft. What? Einertoft. You grimace as the town's name floods your mind with images. A giant bridge, hundreds of Varl, Ivor in your way, your anger focused just beyond him. Einertoft was sacked, the old war leader Krumer says. You're gonna be sure as crap stinks about where you saw a human. Deitch nods quickly. Then I'm going after them, Krumer says. It's not a request. Yeah, I'm joining you. Stick with him. You growl with a few fighters you allow to join. If he's still as lucky as he claims, we'll grab the others and get back in one piece. Krumer, you better not die! Although I'm pretty freaking sure you're immortal. Krumer. You. I'm bringing you in, even though I think that's a bad idea. And you. Let's do this. Might as well get one battle in. Maybe two. So, yesterday I actually found a video about the Spyro trilogy, and I found that there's going to be skill points in Spyro 1. Crystal Fisher posted it, and he showed off a couple of the things. I gotta say, some of them are easy. Wait. Holy shit, Foulsoft! I thought you were dead! Is that Bercy? Ah, so that's where they went. I was wondering what happened to him. Krumer, let's rip this sons of bitches apart. Cold weak. I love that move. Oh, like hell! I'm letting you. Oh crap. Hang on, Spar. Hang on. Old Spar's got your back. Let's insult this guy. I'm not letting him get a turn. A skulker too? You've gotta be kidding me. I never did level you up. I apologize on that. Vile skulker. Oh no. Abilities, Axe Storm. Let's go. Ah, man! Well, I'm pretty sure he's dead. Take care of the defenses. Oh, I took care of his. What? Good night. Ain't no way he's gonna help out. No. Nope. Okay, that move is actually very helpful now. You know, if I had known that that move was gonna save my butt, I would have used it a long time ago. Wait, that can help, that can affect me too? Well, he's dead. Oh, come on! Well, he did. I got your back. Oh yeah, he can do the double axe thing. No way am I letting you summon anybody. Good night. Backstabbed. Nick. Well, that takes care of one. Hang on, Spar. I got you. Good night. I'm getting used to the chanting. Well, 2 missions done in a row. I gotta say, I'm impressed. The mangled appearance of a Varl stands in front of you long enough to shout, "You want to stab at me or get out of this vain mess?" You and the other Varl fighters loop past you with all the strength they have left, knocking away any dredge that get too close. Once back in the village, the deep tones of the scarred Varl utters curses you've never heard before. Then he sees you. "Are you the vain leader of these pathetic humans?" the shield banger asks you. "These humans are ravens," you say, "and I'm I'm Bolverk. Who are you, and why do you look like you were spit out by a cold bear?" The Varl stares at you and then cracks what might be a smile beneath all the facial wounds. "Fasalt, former commander of what was Irontoft," he says. "You might recognize the one beside me." You glance at the Varl, one with barely any horns or beard. "Kivig? Kivig?" you ask. "What in the depths?" Kivig is the youngest Varl, the last one made. We're all that's left of those who fled Grofheim and stood against Bellower and Einertoft. Vassov says, Keeving, run and get us some damn drinks and some meat. Both are gonna need to talk. So Keeving's the last young Varl. Damn. That's... Wow, he got messed up! I always figured the Ravens were a myth. A Varl always being around so many humans doesn't make any sense. I need fighters, and there's a lot more humans to choose from these days. The scholar leaves Fasol's face for the first time, a distant look in his eyes. I'm alive by luck alone. No skill with a weapon or desire to kill could see me through that. Einertoft was a massacre. Fasol grows quiet. What happened back there? More death than I've ever seen in all my centuries combined. Bellower led an incredible force against us with such precision. He moved his hordes of fighters around like his own arms and legs. And if we Thane cut one off, he just grew another. Why do you feel proud? Why didn't more of you flee? Jorundir decided to make a stand. I was left for dead. Woke up to actual ravens pecking my face. Damn, there got my eyes. Fasol grows quiet. How did you make it through the fields of Dredge? This stuff behind us, ain't easy. Those aren't all Dredge warriors. They might all be armed, but they're mostly families. Most won't bother you if you leave them alone. Since when have Dredge ever left us alone? They'll still kill you if you stick your ass around on the ground for too long, but I'm telling you what I've seen. Most of those stone bastards seem to be running scared. Most. Seems to be a number of them hunting something or someone, though. Fasol goes quiet. The Battle of Bolverk was a bloodbath, too. Oh? What happened? The Ravens were called in to keep people from rioting. Trying to keep those people to leave was useless. Then Bellower showed up with an army. A human took him down. A human? The immortal Bellower's dead? This question makes you tense, but you're unclear why. A hunter named Rook shot the Sutter with some Valka arrow. Figures. I met the man in his whelp before. Didn't think the amount of Thunderslares, though. Rook died, but Alette is leading the caravan to Oberon. Hakon and the other Varl with them. Humans die like flies, don't they? He spits on the ground. If you're heading west, Kivik and I will stick with you and cut south to Oberon and Owl Fort. You better make it, you two. I want to meet the youngest Varl. Well, I think that's a good place to end up here, people. But first, let's check out Kivik. I want to see if he is in fact young. If he's available to be used. No, we got Fasol though. Been a while since I had you. A provoker. Ugh, he looks ugly. Most recently, he was believed to have died at the Battle of Einertoft following King Jorundir's command. It looks like he barely lived through the worst of it. Yeah, I can imagine! If I were you, I'd basically be mad as all hell. Let's go with that and with this. There we go. I need to use Zephyr more. So I'm removing you and putting Zephyr in here. I want to level you up, Bolverk. You got a shite ton of kills. Unfortunately, I can't. Nor do I want to, honestly. Remember what I mentioned about Bellower? Well, Bellower's infiltrating his mind if you guys haven't figured it out yet. It's gonna get a whole lot worse for him. Let's check out the market. We don't have enough for any of these, even though that's actually freaking cool. But we do have enough for supplies. But yeah, I'm gonna call it here. Well, that was an exciting episode, if I do say so myself. we barely survived against the Serpent, where Alette's making her way to Oberon, and we just met Falstaff and Giebig. Well, time to see exactly where this is going to lead, and what that darkness is going to do. Until then, I'm Dragon King Mark. Leave a like, comment, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys next time. Hope to see you then. Laters.